Today, we are going to talk about The 7 Habits of Highly Effective People by Stephen R. Covey. This book shows you a new way to think about success and how to live a better life. Have you ever looked at a very successful person and thought, what do they have that I don't? You do the same 24 hours. You try hard, but the results are different. Why? The answer is not money. It is not luck. It is habits, the small things you do every day. Stephen Covey studied hundreds of successful people and found 7 habits that they all share. In this video, we will look at all 7. By the end, you will understand exactly why some people are more successful than others and how you can become one of them. Stay with me. This could change the way you see your life. Chapter 1. Who is Stephen Covey and why does this book matter? Stephen R. Covey was an American teacher and writer who spent his life asking one big question. Why do some people live great lives and others do not? In 1989, he published his answer, this book. It has sold more than 40 million copies in over 40 languages, and people still read it every day. Covey believed that most books about success focus on the wrong thing. They teach personality, how to look confident, how to say the right things. Covey called this the personality ethic. But he said real success comes from something deeper, your character, your values, your honesty, your integrity. He called this the character ethic. Success built only on personality is like a tree with no roots. When the wind comes, it falls. The 7 habits are tools to build that strong character. And they follow a clear journey from leading yourself to working powerfully with others. Let's start. Chapter 2. Habits 1, 2, and 3. Becoming a better you. Covey calls the first part of the journey private victory. This is the victory you win inside yourself, before you try to win anything in the outside world. Think of it as building the foundation of a house. Without a strong foundation, nothing on top will last. Habit 1, be proactive. It means taking full responsibility for your own life, your choices, your actions, and your results. Covey says there are 2 kinds of people. Reactive people let their feelings and environment control them. When something goes wrong, they say, it's not my fault, it's my boss. It's bad luck. They give their power away. Proactive people understand something different. Between what happens to you and how you respond, there is always a choice. You cannot control everything, but you can always control how you respond. Covey explained this with 2 circles. Your circle of concern holds everything you worry about. The news, other people's opinions, the economy. Your circle of influence holds the things you can actually change. Proactive people focus on their circle of influence. Their energy goes where it matters, and over time, their circle grows bigger. Reactive people stay stuck in their circle of concern, worrying about things they cannot change. And over time, their circle of influence gets smaller and smaller. Being proactive does not mean you are never sad or angry. It means you choose what to do with those feelings. It means you take action instead of waiting. And that one shift, from reaction to choice, can change your entire life. Habit 2. Begin with the end in mind. Covey says everything is created twice, first in your mind, then in the real world. A builder draws a plan before he builds. A writer has an idea before she writes. If you skip the mental step, you are just reacting to life as it comes. Most people do not think about the end. They wake up, go to work, come home, and repeat. They are busy, but they do not know where they are going. Covey calls this climbing the ladder of success, only to find it is leaning against the wrong wall. Habit 2 asks you to think about your values. What is truly important to you? What kind of person do you want to be? What do you want people to say about you at the end of your life? Covey suggests writing a personal mission statement, a short, clear description of who you are and what you stand for. It is like a compass. When life gets hard and decisions get difficult, it shows you the way. When you have a clear direction, every choice becomes easier, because you already know who you are and where you are going. Habit 3, put first things first. You are proactive, habit 1. You know your direction, habit 2. Now the question is, how do you spend your time each day to get there? Covey created the time management matrix, a square with 4 boxes. Box 1 holds things that are important and urgent. These are emergencies, a project due tomorrow, a sick child, a problem that needs to be fixed right now. You have to deal with box 1 straight away. Box 2 holds things that are important but not urgent. Exercise, planning, learning, building relationships, thinking about your goals. These are the things that build your future. But because they are not urgent, it is easy to push them aside. Box 3 holds things that are not important but urgent. Many emails and text messages fall here. A meeting with no clear purpose. Someone else's small request that feels pressing but does not really move your life forward. Box 4 holds things that are not important and not urgent. Endless scrolling, mindless TV, activities that feel relaxing but give nothing back. Most people spend their days in box 1 and box 4. They fight fires all day, then collapse with their phones. They never reach box 2, and so their future never gets built. Effective people live in box 2. They plan ahead so that emergencies become rare. They say no to box 3 and box 4 so they have time for what truly matters. Spending time in box 2 is not lazy. It is the most powerful investment you can make in your own future. You now know how to lead yourself. But life is not lived alone. You need other people. And the next 3 habits will change the way you see every relationship in your life. Chapter 3. Habits 4, 5, and 6. Winning together. After private victory comes public victory. This is where your strong character meets the world. Your family, your friends, your colleagues. Habits 4, 5, and 6 are all about how you connect, communicate, and create with others. Before we look at each habit, Covey gives us a useful image, the emotional bank account. Just like a bank account, you make deposits and withdrawals in every relationship. When you are kind, honest, and reliable, you make a deposit. When you break a promise, ignore someone's feelings, or say something unkind, you make a withdrawal. If your account is full, the relationship is strong, and people trust you, even when things get difficult. If it is empty, even small problems cause big damage. Every interaction with another person is a chance to make a deposit. Keep that in mind as we go through the next 3 habits. Habit 4, think win-win. Most people grow up thinking life is a competition. Grades are ranked. Sports have winners and losers. At work, only one person gets the promotion. It is easy to believe that for you to win, someone else must lose. Covey calls this win-lose thinking. But habit 4 asks, does it have to be this way? Think win-win means looking for solutions that are good for everyone. Not just you, not just the other person, but both. This becomes possible when you have what Covey calls an abundance mentality. The belief that there is enough success, respect, and happiness in the world for everyone. You do not need to take from others to have more yourself. The opposite, the scarcity mentality, leads people to feel threatened by others' success. But people who think win-win build trust quickly, create better teams, and in the long run, are more successful because everyone wants to work with them. Habit 5. Seek first to understand, then to be understood. Think about the last conversation you had. Were you truly listening? Or were you waiting for your turn to speak? Most of us do the second. While the other person is still talking, our brain is already preparing a reply. Covey says this is one of the biggest mistakes we make in relationships. Habit 5 is seek first to understand. Covey calls this empathic listening, listening not just with your ears, but with your eyes and your heart. You pay attention to the words, the tone, and the feelings behind the words. You try to see the world from the other person's side. When your friend says, "I'm so tired of my job," empathic listening means you say, "Tell me more, what's been happening?" Not, "Oh, me too," or "You should just quit." You give them space. You listen fully. You share your own thoughts only after you truly understand. When people feel truly heard, something beautiful happens. They relax. They trust you. They open up. And here is the gift. The more you try to understand others, the more willing they are to understand you. Conversations go deeper. Problems get solved. Relationships grow stronger. It becomes a circle of respect. Habit 6, synergize. Habit 6 is the most creative of all. Synergy means that together, two people can create something greater than what either could produce alone. 1 plus 1 does not equal 2. With synergy, it can equal 10. How? By valuing differences. When most people disagree, they compromise. I want to go left. You want to go right? Let's go straight. Nobody is truly happy. Covey says this is not synergy. It is just math. Real synergy happens when you say, "Your idea is different from mine." But that is interesting. Let me understand why you think that way. In that open, curious conversation, a third option often appears. Better than anything either person thought of before. This is why the strongest teams are often made of people who see things differently. Their differences, when respected and explored, become the source of their greatest ideas. And this is true in friendships, in families, and in businesses too. You have now learned 6 habits. But Covey says that without the 7th, all the others will eventually break down. Curious? Let's find out why. Chapter 4. Habit 7. The habit that keeps everything alive. Here's the story. A woodcutter has been cutting trees all day. By the 5th hour, his saw is dull and each cut takes twice the effort. A friend says, "Why don't you stop and sharpen the saw?" The woodcutter shakes his head. "I can't stop. I'm too busy cutting." This story is the heart of Habit 7. Habit 7, sharpen the saw. Habit 7 means take care of yourself. Renew your energy regularly. Because you are the most important tool you have. Covey identifies 4 areas of renewal. The first is physical. Exercise, sleep, and good food. Your body is the engine behind everything you do. Without good health, nothing else works well. Many people say they have no time to exercise. But Covey says this is the wrong way to think. A person who exercises regularly has more energy and thinks more clearly. The time you invest in your body always comes back to you. The second is mental. Reading, learning, and thinking deeply. When your mind keeps growing, your decisions become wiser and your thinking becomes clearer. The third is social and emotional. Building honest, caring relationships. Strong connections give you support when life is hard, joy when life is good, and meaning that goes beyond work and achievement. The fourth is spiritual. Connecting to your deeper values through reflection, prayer, time in nature, or quiet thought. This does not mean you have to follow a religion. It means asking yourself honestly, am I living the life I truly want to live? When your values are clear, your life has direction. Many people feel guilty for taking time to rest or grow. They think I should be working. But Covey says this is exactly backward. Taking care of yourself is not a reward after being productive. It is the source of your productivity. The woodcutter who sharpens his saw every day will always cut more trees than the one who never stops. Without habit 7, all the other habits slowly fade. It is the habit that makes everything else sustainable. Now you have all 7. Let's step back and see how they all fit together and why the order matters. Chapter 5. The Big Picture and What You Can Do Now. Covey describes a journey with 3 stages. The first is dependence, relying on others for direction and energy. The second is independence, being able to lead yourself. The third and highest is interdependence, choosing to work with others because together you can achieve far more than alone. Habits 1, 2, and 3 move you from dependence to independence. Habit 1, take responsibility for your life. Habit 2, find your direction. Habit 3, use your time wisely. This is private victory, the victory you win inside yourself. Habits 4, 5, and 6 move you from independence to interdependence. Habit 4, seek solutions that help everyone. Habit 5, listen deeply before you speak. Habit 6, create with others what neither of you could create alone. This is public victory, the victory you win with others. And Habit 7 wraps around everything, keeping you strong enough to sustain all the rest. Here is something important. The order matters. Many people try to improve their relationships or teamwork, habits 4, 5, and 6, while skipping habits 1, 2, and 3. And they wonder why nothing changes. The reason is simple. You cannot build a strong public victory on a weak private victory. You cannot lead others if you cannot lead yourself. The foundation must come first. Character before personality. Inside before outside. This is why Covey's book is different from most self-help books. It does not give you tricks or shortcuts. It gives you a framework for real, lasting growth, from the inside out. Now, what does all this mean for you today? This book was published in 1989, no smartphones, no social media. But its ideas are more relevant now than ever. Today we are busier, more distracted, and more connected than any generation before us. Yet many people feel less focused, less satisfied, and more burned out. Think about it. We live in a world designed to pull us into box 3 and box 4. Every notification feels urgent. Every scroll feels relaxing. We communicate more than ever, but listen less. We work longer hours, but rest less deeply. The saw is getting duller every day. Covey's answer to all of this is timeless. Go back to character. Go back to habits. You do not need to change everything at once. Habits are built slowly, through small actions repeated every day. So pick just one habit and try it for 1 week. The next time something goes wrong, pause before you react. That is habit 1. Or try one conversation where you truly listen without preparing your reply. That is habit 5. Small steps, repeated every day, are how real change begins. Conclusion. Your life can change, one habit at a time. Let's bring everything together. Stephen Covey spent his life studying why some people are truly effective. His answer: it is not personality, not luck, and not talent. It is character. And character is built through habits. He gave us 7. Habit 1. Be proactive. Take responsibility for your choices and actions. You cannot control everything, but you can always control how you respond. Habit 2. Begin with the end in mind. Let your values be your compass. Know where you are going before you start. Habit 3. Put first things first. Spend your time on what truly matters, not just what feels urgent. Habit 4. Think win-win. Look for solutions that are good for everyone. There is enough success in the world for all of us. Habit 5. Seek first to understand. Listen with your full heart before you speak. Make people feel truly heard. Habit 6. Synergize. Value your differences with others and create something greater together than you could ever build alone. Habit 7. Sharpen the saw. Take care of your body, your mind, your relationships, and your spirit. You are the most important investment you will ever make. These habits are not a quick fix. They are a lifelong practice. Some days you will do well. Some days you will forget and react badly. That is okay, that is human. The goal is not perfection. The goal is direction. Come back to the habits. Start again. Sharpen the saw. Keep going. Covey believed that every person has the ability to grow, no matter where they start or what has happened before. The moment you decide to take responsibility and make a choice, your journey begins. And that journey begins right now. Here is a question for you. Which of the 7 habits do you want to try first, and why? Leave your answer in the comments below in English. Writing in English is great practice, and every sentence you write helps build your skills. There are no wrong answers. Just write honestly. If you want more practice listening to English like this, there are many other videos on this channel. Please subscribe so you never miss a new one. See you in the next one.